Hey everyone, this is Jesse with farmingseattle.com. Wanted to do a video on my the iPhone 10 or the iPhone X, just see how the video quality was compared to the GoPro Hero 5 that I've been doing. So this is being filmed on that, on the iPhone. Right now I'm getting these hydrangea plants, getting all the soil off the plants at the base, just putting them in a big bucket of water, trying to get that off. And I'm going to put these in the aquaponics bed, just right here, and cover them with some rocks. Basically, these are underneath where the aquaponics bed is, so they would obviously die. I need to get them covered up quickly because I forgot about them. And I did that with 3 others. And I like hydrangeas because they're so easy to propagate. I think I stuck, I can get this going. I stuck about 20 cuttings of hydrangeas, and basically all of them worked, which was awesome. So they're super easy. There's usually a lot of demand for hydrangeas, and so I usually sell new ones for $5 a piece. In the past, I've done them in gallon-sized pots. See if I can cover it up as best as I can. So the roots are covered right there. I'll usually sell them for $5 a piece. And this is another set that I've done. I did 3 hydrangeas. The leaves were all curled and everything, and this is just a couple days. I mean, I basically ripped these things out of the ground. I didn't even dig them up. So I didn't treat them very nice, and they're already looking much, much better. And my thought process is have these grow out. Maybe I'll plant 2 of them in the ground, and then these ones I'll actually just take cuttings from several times over the year. I'll see how fast they grow in the wicking bed, and then I'll just create new plants. So these are all the cuttings I've done, like this one down here. That is a hydrangea. The rest are elderberry. And this is just in an ebb and flow bed. It'll fill up till about that white pipe right there. It'll drain quickly, and then it'll start to fill up again and drain quickly. So the plants have a lot of air and just differences in it. So I think I got about half the elderberry to produce new cuttings, which was pretty good. And I've also done some in these like perlite gallon pots, and so I stick the cuttings in there. They were previously in this bed, which just had a constant level of water, and I'm pretty sure that this rooted out because I can't really pull it up. So that worked too. I don't know what the success rate was. So just kind of a lot of different methods on how to propagate plants. Basically, when I pull up these pots that were growing in that other bed, there's just a ton of roots going out the bottom of the pot, which I could show you. That is where the roots were, and this was just kind of the stream in here. And this is just my, I don't know, clears out all sorts of junk and whatnot. Yellow jacket. I just have comfrey and mint in here now, and this is just kind of to suck up extra manure from the fish or whatnot, to kind of test out these beds, these trays. Overall, it's been a pretty decent year. They do need to be supported, so these are sitting on pallets. Over the course, they kind of warp a little bit if you fill them up really big, so just be aware of that. But they're cheap. They can hold probably 20 gallons of water easily, and they haven't leaked or anything. I have them on dollies, or I forget what they're called. But overall, not bad. I've grown lettuce in there. Half the lettuce is bitter, half is fine, so I'm not really sure. I'm sure lettuce will do a lot better in a bigger bed. The cucumbers have finally started growing. And it looks like I'm finally getting mildew maybe, which is terrible. But if you see right there, the cucumbers are growing. So I might actually get cucumbers. The strawberry in there, the strawberry plant has been doing awesome. And this is just another super slow trickle. It has constantly supply of new water, and maybe the depth is less than half an inch. This one's a little bit more, at probably almost an inch, so just a little bit more water. But these will probably go away, or at least for the winter they'll go away. I'll just move them. Ideally, I have, concrete blocks. Everything's super sturdy and it's just made to last. So that's what I'll probably be doing next summer. Yeah, but the cucumbers that I tried to grow in beds like this never grew. It might have been too early in the season, or for some reason the water just, I don't know, killed them or whatnot. But basically none of the cucumbers that I put in here did anything. I probably had 50 or so seeds. Some grew and then they die because they were started in like peat pots. Overall, not too bad. And I got both the wicking beds up and running, so we have 2 drains that go in there. Everything's completely covered. I need to get some, it's the blue foam board, and I think you can get it at Lowe's around Seattle. That seems to be the only one that's a viable floating raft, and that way I can actually grow some lettuce and maybe have better results than those tiny wicking cells. So that's it for today. Hopefully the video turns out great with the iPhone, and thanks for watching.